Actually, that one would be cute. Maybe doing in this fabric. Yeah.
I find that high-low is very flattering. I think for like a musician as well, it's very like artistic. Like,
yeah. Oliotia guys, I hope you're doing so awesome today. How's your day going? I am really excited to share this episode with you. So if you tuned in last week, I shared with you an episode where we went down to near the taxi park here to like this big shopping complex to get cloth with my friend Gracie. And in this episode, we are going to be meeting Anne-Marie and Emma for the first time of Yimba Uganda. And it's really cool actually. I met Anne-Marie through Gracie. Gracie got some clothes made by Yimba Uganda first, and she heard about it from a friend of hers. And so I went on their Instagram, which I'll leave all their links and stuff below. I went on their Instagram and they have such cool stuff. So I wanted to get clothes made. So we went and got our cloth ourselves, and then we finally got to meet Emma and Anne-Marie. And Anne-Marie and I hit it off like right away. She's an amazing, amazing woman. She's actually from Australia and has been coming here since she was about 16 or 17, and she met and fell in love with an amazing Ugandan guy called Emma, who is also aka Kupi Blai. Kupi Blai is a very well-known gospel artist here in Uganda. He does like African pop, dancehall, reggae, gospel music, which is really cool. So I have a few notes. I want to make sure I don't forget anything. So yeah, basically I'm gonna share this. This is part 2, and then there'll be a part 3. In this episode, we actually go for the first time. We meet Anne-Marie for the first time. I wanted her to just share a little bit about what Yimba does. It's an amazing NGO. They do some amazing stuff. And actually, since we've met them, we've started to help them out with a few things with regards to just redoing their website, some social media assets, web assets, some cool stuff going on, just refining their mission, and they're just an amazing, amazing couple. So I'm gonna leave the info that I can below, and actually hoping that we will be able to help them. They're probably just gonna start like an Etsy shop so that maybe you can buy some of the stuff. Like these earrings I'm wearing are from Yimba Uganda. So hopefully in the next few months, we'll be able to get an online shop open for them so that they can sell these to help support their work that they're doing here in Uganda. So it was our first time meeting Anne-Marie. Like I said, we totally hit it off, and it's like they're just such an amazing couple. They run this business and do all kinds of neat stuff. Well, it's not a business, it's an NGO, so it's like a non-profit, non-governmental organization helping these guys get skills that are sustainable, that they can then turn into businesses to make money to help support themselves. Because what Uganda needs, instead of necessarily handouts, it's a very long discussion. Maybe in another video I'll share it with you, but we need economy here. We need to bring more businesses here. We need the people here to be able to find sustainable work so they can support their families. So that's what they're helping to do, which is amazing. So yeah, so this is part 2 of a 3-part video series. And again, I apologize if I'm pronouncing the name of the cloth wrong. I've heard two, Kitenge and also Kitenge, so maybe it just depends what region you're from. I'm trying to learn how to say these words right, guys, but I do find that in Uganda, depending on which tribe the person is from or which area, they may say things very differently. At the end of this video, we checked out a restaurant which we hadn't been to before called The Bistro. It's in Kisementi, so come along with us for the first time we meet Anne-Marie and the folks at Yimba Uganda, and then we went out for dinner. Hope you guys enjoy the video, and I'll see you at the end.
Hey Nat, so what are you up to?
Hello, I'm here at Yimba Uganda with my new friend Anne-Marie.
Hello.
Anne-Marie.
You're from Australia, right?
Australia,
oh,
yes.
Awesome, my cousin lives there. So we're here today because maybe a couple episodes back we went fabric shopping with Gracie, if you guys remember. And now finally we're getting stuff made. So I'm here at Yimba today, gonna meet some of the girls. We're gonna get some nice clothes made out of some Kitenge. And yeah, excited.
So she does make some?
No,
I
wish I did. No, so we hire local Ugandan fashion designers to teach.
Amazing.
So my mum's actually a tailor. So I never wanted to be a tailor because my mum's a tailor. So
Right,
I was
so you're like, no.
no, I don't want to. But then, you know,
This is what
Things-
happens. And
things
your
turn out the way
husband
it
is Ugandan and he's a musician.
he is.
Amazing.
Yes, he's just gone out, but he should be
Okay,
back
cool,
by
awesome.
the
So
time
hopefully
we go.
we'll get to say hi to Emma.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So we're gonna go in, we're gonna see what these girls do, work their magic. I'll show them. You saw my Pinterest board, right?
I did.
Okay,
We've
cool.
gone all through it.
Amazing. Okay, so let's
Now
go.
my Pinterest board.
It's
I
your
love
Pinterest board.
love
Amazing.
everything.
Oh, I have a whole nother one too.
Very nice.
Cool.
So I'll introduce the girls
Alright.
to you.
Alright.
So this is Veronica.
Hi, Veronica.
Hey,
I'm
Veronica.
Natalie. It's really good to meet you. Oh, sorry, I didn't do the right handshake. And you are?
I am Teo.
Teo. Good to meet you, Teo. Very lovely.
So Teo and Veronica are from our first year.
Okay, cool. Awesome.
So we've done 2 courses now.
Sweet.
So they're our absolute best. So we brought in the best.
All
Oh,
right.
that's
Only
so
the best
sweet.
for you, Nat.
That's really nice. Thank you so much.
Oh, you speak of. This is my husband coming in now. Yeah.
Cool.
So
We were
yeah,
talk-
they're from
we're
our
talking
first
about
year,
you.
So
Hello.
they have their own businesses.
Hi, I'm Natalie. It's good to
Very
meet
nice
you.
to meet you. Thank you guys for coming.
Yeah, we're so happy. We finally made it. We got a little lost, but
Oh
we're here.
yeah. sorry about
This is
that.
Uganda. It's what it is.
Exactly. That's the video of it. You get
Exactly.
some good tour around.
So tell me a little bit about the program that you guys do
Yeah.
with the leftover cloth.
So actually with the tailoring fashion side of things, it's actually, we didn't start that first. It
Oh, okay.
didn't start by accident, but it eventuated into that.
Yeah.
So to start off with, I was living in Ginger
Oh, okay.
a few years ago. So I was staying in a youth centre there.
Yeah.
And so there was a room probably about this size, and I was sleeping in it with about 10 girls, and we're all just on mattresses around. And I remember one time my mattress was getting smaller and smaller by the corners.
Okay.
And I was thinking, do we have rats? Like what's going on? So I asked the girls. They said, no, we actually have our periods. And I said, what are you using? They said they use anything they can find, cloths, mattress stuffing, whatever they could get their hands on.
Yeah.
And then being a volunteer at the time, volunteers always come over and they always leave their pads and everything with me, disposable ones.
Right.
So I said, oh, you guys can have all of these disposable pads,
Yeah.
thinking it was the right thing to give them so they had something to use. But then they didn't have appropriate ways to dispose of them.
Oh, right.
So they would be floating around the community,
Oh,
the local dogs,
Oh
like
my gosh. Yeah.
certain things like that.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a sustainable solution. So
Right.
I felt a bit like, sometimes good intentions don't go so far. You have to really think about, the impact
And
of
what we
certain
think
things.
from our Western mind
For sure.
does not correlate sometimes
Yeah.
to things here that are.
So we started doing a bit more research, and this is more so I'd say in like the more rural areas.
Yeah.
Women, like even in like say northern Uganda, they're using leaves, pages from their textbooks,
Okay, yeah.
like because they just don't have one.
Yeah.
They're expensive.
Yes.
When you're choosing between food or buying pads,
For sure.
you're going to choose food. And then another reason is just things like disposing of them or access to them.
Yeah.
Usually they're quite accessible, but it's the predominant thing is the money side of things. So
For sure.
we realise that a lot of girls are missing out on school because they just either stop going to school completely once they start puberty, or they miss a week of school every month because if they're just using a little cloth, they're scared they're going to leak on their school uniform.
For sure, yeah.
So they'd rather not go and face that embarrassment. So we started this program. I went back to Australia feeling really defeated, like what can we do? And like I mentioned, my mum's a tailor, so she and her craft group were making washable menstrual hygiene pads for women in Cambodia.
Wow.
And I was just like, oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Yeah.
So I started like doing a bit of research online to see if it actually, what works in Cambodia would also work in Uganda as well. And then we got in contact with an organisation based here in Kampala. So it's called Days for Girls.
Okay.
So they make these menstrual hygiene packs in 150 countries worldwide.
That's
So they sent us the pattern where we can get all the fabrics locally. So originally my mum was making them or bringing them over, but in like suitcases and stuff.
Yeah.
But you get 20 or you get 10, and
Yeah.
we wanted to really increase our impact. And we said, how can we support local Ugandans to actually make these instead?
Right.
So we said, let's start a tailoring program where they make the menstrual hygiene packs and then we do different distributions.
Oh, that's
But
so cool.
our teacher at the time was a fashion designer. So we said, we don't just want to teach people how to make menstrual hygiene packs, let's add the tailoring fashion component to it. So then they can actually make a sustainable income to support themselves and their families too. So
Amazing.
I can show you the packs if
Yeah,
you
I'd
like.
like to see them. Yeah.
Even you girls can. So our girls, one of my favourite things about the program now is they're so empowered and confident now.
I love that. Yeah.
So even when we do distributions, we just did one in Eastern Uganda.
Yeah.
The girls ran the distribution showing local girls in the community how to use the packs and everything. So this is the pack itself. So this is just a sample.
Okay.
So in each pack there's 2 shields.
All right.
So inside this,
Yeah.
you'll find PUL fabric.
Okay.
So this PUL fabric, it's actually not available in Uganda, so we have to bring it in from either Australia, Canada, the US. So this is the most expensive part, but if you feel it, it's really flexible, breathable, so it's really comfortable for the girls to wear. So they have that waterproofed layer.
Right.
Then they have 8 flannelette shields, so flannelette liners, sorry. So when they're washing some, they have others to use as well.
Okay, so they can change them.
Yeah, so they fold in 3.
Okay.
So then you've got 3 layers of protection. If someone has a heavier flow, they can double up.
Cool.
And they poke in here like this. And then they press that comfortably around the knickers so that they won't worry about them falling out.
And then where does this piece go?
Oh, so that's inside
So
here.
that's a liner inside
Yeah.
sits, and then everything sits on top of it.
So this one is just an example of what's already sewn
Oh, it's sewn in.
inside.
Oh, gotcha. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Oh, that's so
So
amazing.
then we also give out panties because some of the girls we give them out who don't have panties.
Okay.
So if they don't have the panties, then there's nowhere for them to press
Exactly.
that into.
Yeah.
So we put in 2 panties. We put in Ziploc bags because we try and educate them that keeping their soiled items separate to their clean ones.
Okay.
Even you can put a bit of soap and jiggle it around in here and it acts as like a small washing machine.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, and so the reason we use this fabric is it's very soft,
Yeah.
it's very absorbent, but then also
Easy to wash.
easy to wash with very little water.
Right.
And when they hang it out in the sun, it dries very fast, and the sun kills any bacteria, so it's actually a healthy alternative
That's
as
something
well.
I learned coming to East Africa, because I didn't know that before about how the sun will, the UV rays
Yeah.
kills the bacteria. I mean, it makes sense because we have plugins that we use, UV plugins,
Yeah.
so that's really cool. Oh,
And
that's
so then we also put in soap and then like a wash towel as well, so they can wash
that's amazing.
themselves
That's a
too.
great idea.
So when we're distributing them, we talk all about sexual reproductive health, so
Okay,
telling them all about their bodies,
Yeah.
why this is occurring, that it's a natural bodily process,
Right.
nothing to be ashamed of,
Right,
something
right,
to take pride in. Also how to track their cycle, so then they have their bag ready, they're prepared at school so they're not caught off guard.
Oh, that's awesome.
So it's like a full
Program.
workshop that we run when
That's
we
amazing.
give them out, and these girls are absolute
Cool.
superstars at it.
That's so good. Oh, the guys, that's amazing. And so if people want info, I can leave a link to the Yimba website and they can
Yeah.
get info there. Okay, cool. I'll
For
put
sure.
that in the video too.
So
That's cool.
with the packs, what we do is, so with our tailoring program, we offer it to vulnerable youth in the community.
Yeah.
So youth that either have dropped out of school early and can't continue,
Right.
young single mothers.
Yeah.
In our first group, we also had 3 boys, which was awesome.
Oh, that's amazing. Yeah, boys sewing.
And our first teacher was
I've
actually
had
a
boys
boy
do
now.
my nails here, which is like a first. Like the salon, I was like, okay, cool.
So yeah, we had 3 boys in our first class as well.
That's
So
cool.
it's a free course, so
Amazing.
we don't charge for it, but the girls are required to make a certain number of packs each month as like their school fees.
Amazing.
So we don't just want to promote that culture of giving everything for free,
Yeah.
but also you've
Give
worked
back,
for what
yeah,
you've,
exactly.
and also showing them that now they have a skill, they can
Yeah.
use that skill to be agents of change in Uganda as well.
Exactly.
And I think that's a really powerful thing, showing them that you can change your country.
Yeah.
You don't need other people.
You
to do it for
don't, yeah, exactly.
Yes.
These guys have all the things they need
what
to
kind
do.
of contributions or help or
There's
things
donations
can-
on the website, on the Yimba website.
Yeah, so to be honest, currently at the moment it's myself and Emma and our family
Okay.
just supporting
Okay,
everything.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's why we're still quite small. We
Yeah.
did want to start small and then do what we're doing well before we expand.
Totally
Yeah.
understand.
We wanted to
Yeah.
work out
That's a good
how
idea.
to run everything at a level that we were comfortable with,
Yeah.
and then expand. So we're about to head back to Australia in end of December, start of January. So
Okay.
then we're hoping to look for some sponsors.
Perfect.
So the students do have a sponsor, because it is hard to provide teachers' wages
Yes,
every,
yes.
all the time, especially when we're here. When I was in Australia, it was a lot easier to fundraise.
Yeah.
etc.
No, I get it. Yeah, I totally get it.
So
yeah, we
we're
know
hoping-
all about that.
we know all about that.
so we're
Yeah.
hoping next year
Yeah.
we'll move out, because we're doing everything from home at the moment,
Yeah.
and we're so limited with space and
Of
everything.
course, yeah.
So we're hoping to get either a 2-room shop where we have the shop front
Yeah.
for like kind of like a collective for our graduated students,
Cool,
then
yeah.
in the back the workshop,
Yeah.
and we're hoping to have about 20 students for the next intake.
Amazing. Okay.
Either that or we'll rent another house and then the whole house will be.
Be
Yeah.
allocated to it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
So the most people get their fabrics from like where you got
From-
yours?
So did you go down near the taxi
Downtown.
park?
Yeah, that's where I
Yeah.
went.
So that's where we go as well. We
Okay.
have a specific guy we use.
Okay.
called-
Next time I'm gonna go with you there.
So even like we were saying before, customer service actually goes a
Yeah,
very long way.
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
we used to really struggle because it's so overwhelming.
Yeah,
fabric
when we
shopping.
were there, we were like, oh my goodness, like you don't even know where to start.
And the fabric looks different, like when it's on the shelf, to what
Yes,
it looks like here.
absolutely.
So we used to pull hundreds out, and
Wow.
often people would be like getting a bit frustrated with that. But we have an amazing guy called Elvis,
Yeah.
and so we specifically go to him. He lets us pull part his entire shop,
Oh my
and
gosh.
also he makes it cheaper for us because say if you're just wanting a bow tie or a little top,
Right.
you don't want 6 yards
Yeah,
for
I
that.
ended up buying the
So
whole.
he cuts for 2 yards, 4 yards, or 6 for
Oh,
us.
okay, cool.
So is he located in the?
He's in that, what's it
in-
called? What's the complex called?
Zena?
Yeah.
Zena Textiles.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's like the big
The big
complex
thing.
there,
Yeah, okay, cool.
So I'll direct you. He's a superstar.
Okay, cool, amazing, yeah.
So next time, so you don't show the girls.
So yeah, so I pre-washed these. They've been soaked in salt water and washed already.
Oh yeah. You
So-
actually haven't good at anybody who's done that.
Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm totally sure. I went on Google and I was like,
Yeah.
and it's really hard to find how to like color fast Kitenge, but I managed.
Because
So.
after like a lot of them don't run, some
Yeah,
of them
this
do.
one ran like,
Yeah, I
woo, it was so,
Yeah, so much
So
salt.
stunning.
it's quite stiff.
But at least it's lost a little bit. It will
Yeah.
lose a bit more,
Okay, that's fine.
but
Okay.
there are waxier ones.
Because what I wanted to do with this one, I told you I'm doing a photo shoot. I wanted the long dress made out of
Okay.
this one, if possible. But I know depending on the
Depending on the style.
Yeah, right.
For sure.
And then I was thinking to do. Actually, I had my list. It's on there. I think I wanted to do like a shorter dress out of this one.
Frankly, I've never seen this fabric. I love it.
It's pretty cool, eh?
It looks so cool.
It's really
Even
cool.
just the color combinations.
So I was thinking, I don't know, so I got 6 yards, 6 yards, 6 yards. So I was thinking fancy, nice dress, like not super fancy, but like a nice dress for my photo shoot out of this one. I wanted to see if I could get a maxi skirt and a short dress out of this one. I don't know if that's enough fabric for it, but you can tell me. And then I was thinking to do a long vest. Like, I don't know if I should do it like to the knee or maybe, I think maybe to the knee, like a vest, a sleeveless vest.
Yeah, I've had one before. Mine went, do you guys remember the red one? It
Yeah.
went to about here.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I feel like the longer it is, like, the more fashionable it is though.
Okay, like I'm open. I'm totally open. So I
The reason,
that's why.
I think the one I saw, I think I saw it on like TV or something. Hers was really long, but I was like a bit shy. So
Yeah,
I was
like,
like,
I don't
let
mind-
me go. Like,
Yeah, I don't mind. Like, I just want like a cute vest, and I gave some sort of ideas for like the neckline. But essentially, so and then I wanted to do the bandanas out of each one.
Yeah.
And then a bangle. Actually, that one would be cute. Maybe doing in this fabric. Yeah.
I find that high-low is very flattering, and I think for like a musician
Yeah.
as well, it's very like artistic. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm for the long dress. That was the one I want something.
so that's that one.
So just so you know, the photo shoot we're going to, I think Lakeside Serena. It's going to be in front of some nice greenery.
Ah, that
Gonna wear
figure.
heels.
That's where we had our wedding photos.
Oh really? Oh
Yeah.
nice. Okay. So the one I'm struggling with really is the style for this material.
Actually, I really liked.
Like which?
Was it this one? Yeah, this is really pretty.
Yeah, that was cute. Now, okay, so I guess I could, yeah, I really did like this because it's flattering. It's gonna make my waist look thinner.
But even you could do that design and then add sleeves.
Okay, well,
So,
okay. So what kind of sleeve would you suggest
Daniel.
on this style?
I think
Like-
not. I think short.
Okay. Yeah. Maybe we could do that one.
Maria.
Yeah, it can work.
Can we do that?
Yeah.
Okay, so we do that sleeve with the other,
But long.
with that other, that the other.
A lot of these.
Yeah. So the skirt, I definitely want like the high waist
Yeah.
A-line,
Okay.
simple. So I'd like to do a maxi skirt like that out of
In
this
this?
one. So this one will just be a high waist A-line, no pockets.
You'll have to send us some pictures.
Oh, I will.
Do you love that neck?
Now let's talk. Maybe let's do a
So the other one was a V.
yeah. Maybe we do a scoop. Like let's
Oh.
see. What do you ladies think?
I think a bit long.
A low like this one?
Yeah.
Kale, let's do that.
My little gun.
I'm learning a little bit. I know some greetings. I have to get on. I'm doing
She
food
knows
and
more
my
than me.
That is awesome.
That's
Probably better than mine.
Hey, Saul, did you look at my
I
leg?
figure if I'm gonna live here for the rest of my life, I better learn the language.
Yeah. The difficult thing is that there's not just one language.
I know, cause he's Bachiga, so they're like, you need to learn Bachiga next. Hi, puppy Jogi.
So yeah, this is our salt. So we also have a German Shepherd as well.
Oh, you're sure.
So the German Shepherd is Summer. So together they're a summer salt.
Ah.
But Summer's a bit bigger. He's very sweet, but people are a bit more scared of him, so we put him away.
You want to dance?
He likes walking.
You like dancing? Is that what you want to do? You want to dance with me? Hey? Okay, good. Okay, go down, go down. Yeah, I'll just wear a belt with it, yeah. But just make it so I can wear it without a belt as well.
So I think you'll put
Then we should
a
buy
band.
a band.
A band, do you think? Oh, okay. All right, yeah.
So they're measuring the long.
Okay, all right.
Hey Natso, you done?
We're done, measured, ready to go. We're coming back next week for beautiful clothes. Thank you so much, all of you guys, for all of your amazing help. We got to meet new friends today too, little friends.
Thank you so much for coming.
Yeah, it was
lovely to meet
amazing.
you
It
as
was so
well.
good to meet you.
And thank you so much for supporting Yimba.
Oh,
So
you're
all the money from your orders, it goes towards helping youth learn tailoring and other
Amazing.
skills. So thank you so
Super
much.
cool. High five, yes!
One for her, dear
And high five to you.
Can you high five? Can you high five?
Oh!
Thinky,
Daniel's not having it. He's just not having it right now.
Hey, Shana, you're at the.
Hi, we're at Bistro. We're trying a new place today. Cheers, guys.
Alright.
We got like breadsticks, honey.
Yeah, I'm gonna course some.
Little cute breadsticks. It's cute, eh?
I'm gonna get me some.
Look at the pictures on the wall over there. What did you order?
I just got a steak. I haven't had red meat in a while.
Yeah, I got chicken teriyaki. Yeah, so we'll let you know how it is, guys. Yeah, so this is the Bistro in Kisamenti near Akasha Mall. And we're trying it for the first time. So I'll video my meal when it comes and we'll see how it rates. Give it a Nat Gem rating. no Zagat.
Cool. Teriyaki.
I was laughing at what you just said.
I know.
So you guys, the waiter brings the plate out and Jem goes, "Hey, that looks kind of teriyaki-ish." It's like, it is teriyaki.
Yeah, I think that's
honey.
what you got.
Yeah, so this is beef teriyaki. It looks actually really good. It's hot though.
Yeah, and I got sorry vegans out there.
I know, I saw that.
Got me a steak.
Videos. It's good.
Alright, I'm gonna dig in.
Okay, guys, we're gonna eat. See you later.
Phone charging over here.
Yeah, the perennials. I feel like I'm always charging my phone here. Why is that? Because Uber, you guys, the Uber app eats every bit of
You got 8
battery.
billion apps.
I do have 8 billion apps on my phone.
All calling home and updating.
All updating you guys on social media.
Yep.
Because I love you.
Alright, bones appetite.
Thank you. All right, my loves, I hope you really enjoyed that. It was so much fun. Part of the reason why I was getting the clothes made is because I did a photo shoot with a friend of mine, Laura. Laura is a birth and photographer and doula, and she also does portraiture, and I wanted to get some new photos done. You probably have seen them. I posted a few of them already, but probably at the end of the next video I'll show you some photos from the photo shoot. But I wanted to get some kind of nice traditional cloth outfits made, but in like modern day fashions, which was really cool because we went on Instagram and we picked out pictures, and then they can literally just make the design from the picture you show them on Instagram, which is super cool. So next week, stay tuned because the cloth actually turns into clothes, and I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know if there's anything in the future episodes that you want to see. I always love hearing your suggestions. In the meantime, have a fabulous day or night or afternoon or mid-morning or mid-afternoon or whatever time it is where you live. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button or go to natalie-brown.com and sign up for my mailing list. I will send out vlog updates, and also you get a free MP3 because I am also a musician as well as a vlogger and web designer, and I love sharing my heart with you through my music. So please check it out. It's available for free. I'll leave the links below. You can get all the music on Bandcamp for pay what you want or for free, and I hope you have an amazing day. I will see you in the next episode, and we'll see what the clothes turned out like. All right, guys, see ya. Love you so much. Bye.
That's all for today.